Well, Daddy, but you done broke down. Now you better go to the blacksmith shop.
So my partner on this project and the person I relied the most on, of course, was Sam Bevan. And Sam being a bass player, and he's also a songwriter and also a guitar player and also can play piano and he can sing. He's multi-talented.
I think the most fun was actually arranging with Roberta.
Working with Sam was really a fantastic experience.
I know she spent a lot of time with Sam Bevan, the bass player.
We're both fiery, intense people.
In finding the material and exploring the material and seeing what could be done with it and then saying, no, this won't work, and yes, this one will work, and there's a lot of material to go through.
And I liked, Sam that did a lot of the arrangements, and I liked all that good stuff. It was all good tasty stuff, I think, on this particular recording.
And she wanted to stay, relatively true to the style of the songs were presented in, but was also open to different ways of presenting that.
The mission of the project behind the music was really, let's recreate this era, let's recreate the history and the importance of this music and the history of swing, the history of jazz.
It was fun. For instance, I tried to keep a lot of the harmonic information blues-based as opposed to a lot of modern jazz harmony sneaking in there, although it did come in at times.
The idea was to get somewhere between a record that sounded like it was from the 20s and something contemporary.
We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave.
Towards the end of working on this, putting this project together, I had asked him if he wanted to do a few arrangements for me, and he said sure. So he actually did 2 arrangements on this record that I thought came out beautifully.
We had 3 horns, so I kind of conceptualized the bass. Let me see if I remember. I tried to break it into a small big band, which is why you have the contrapuntal lines in it. So to give the illusion of a larger group than it was.
I thought that was perfect for Wayne because of this Latin jazz breakdown in the middle. It's just very lively and really fit into what he would normally want to do.
She had a lot of feedback and really strong ideas, and when I would present something, she would oftentimes, push me in a certain direction that I hadn't anticipated. So there were surprises and it wasn't predictable. And I was open to it, so it was kind of fun because sometimes we ended up in just really neat places with the arrangements. And I think that was because she was so interactive. Sometimes I've actually thought Roberta was totally wrong. And I'm like, okay, we'll do it. Just I give in. And then afterwards, I'm like, that was really cool. That almost always happens with her.
I would go back and listen to horn arrangements by other artists and other composers and maybe listen to Count Basie Orchestra or Duke Ellington or what was King Oliver doing over here, or what was Louis Armstrong playing over there, and just listen to so much recording. Most of the project was done by listening.
Again, the depth of creativity is saying, listen what these lyrics are about, she would say. Let's read these or make a point to point out in this section here, we're talking about this.
The more you listen to these songs and the more you listen to the lyrics and you really think about them, the more clever you realize how they are. These aren't some stupid thing that somebody just tossed off. These people really knew how to write a song.
Our main focus really was the song. And to me, I've always felt that the songs are the stars.
She and I also come from songwriting backgrounds. We've written a lot of songs, both of us, and we are presenting, I think we have a sensitivity towards the song, like lyrics and the mood and how that's coming across.
What usually takes time in the studio is you're still working the song out. You're still working the arrangement, and Sam had everything. Sam's charts are great, his arrangements. make a lot of sense.
The music writing side of things, it was really smart for her to have it all scripted and his arrangements and they kind of together, they arranged a lot of the stuff. So it really is, it seems like a years in the making, and I got to be part of the best like month, you know, the final part.